He was one of the greatest human beings I ever met. Incredibly talented, tortured, complex, dark, all of that stuff rolled into one Kenny Kirkland, and I knew him for 10, 12 years, and he's still part of my emotional landscape. I think of him a lot. I learned a lot from him. That way of approaching harmony, where there are no wrong notes, but just the note that you follow with. You know what I'm saying? There are no mistakes in a Kenny Kirkland solo. What you think is wrong momentarily is suddenly put right by a choice. So that philosophy was something I learned at his feet. And you can bring that into life too. It's we all make mistakes. It's how we cope with them or how we react next. So that for me is the essence of jazz. You take a risk and you're rewarded by your subsequent choices.
So the introduction to Chambers of Change, 1 1 1 1 2 3 1 2. So there's long ones. there's the long beats and then the short beats. So it's quite tricky. So you have these beats that are like 1 2 3, and then you have a 1 2 3 1 2. So it's basically 6, 1 and 2 and 3 in, and then 5, 1 2 3 1 2. So 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2. But it was a lot faster than that. It was 1 2 da 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 da. I mean, the idea entered my head as I was doing my master's thesis and studying Kenny, interviewing Branford, transcribing his music, that I could see this project at that time. Actually, it was always going to be a Kenny Kirkland project. It was always going to happen, but I didn't know when and how. There had never been a recording of just Kenny's music before. Even Kenny didn't ever do an album, just his songs. So as a starting point, we started playing Kenny's music on gigs. And after I connected with Sunnyside Records, that was what really opened the door to this for me. I just wanted to connect on a deeper level. So I started interviewing people. I talked to Billy Hart. Billy Hart was actually talk throughout all the rehearsals about memories of Kenny Kirkland. Where did this song come from? What happened on this record date when they were, various anecdotes with these different songs that we were playing that Billy had a certain personal connection with. So I just decided to interview as many of Kenny's cohorts as I could. I started to look up all of Kenny's friends and even his family. We started filming it and started to crystallize what is the story of Kenny Kirkland.
So I'm walking by 160 Claremont, and the window's open upstairs. I hear this incredible jazz piano, like way beyond what I knew. And it was so compelling, I was like, man, whoever that is, I need to go in and meet them and study from them and find out how they can do that. So I rang a bunch of bells.